Waiting for people to join. Thank you. Now, let me put it on my second screen to make sure you can hear me and make sure you can see me. Cool, I am not late though. I am on exactly when I wanted to come on. Leave my live now. Now, can you hear me and can you see me? I need to know before I begin. Thank you. Let's see. I am on exactly when I wanted to come on. Leave my live now. Great, it sounds like you can hear me. Thank you, I appreciate that. Now, thank you for joining my live stream. I appreciate that. Thank you, Palace, for saying I'm on time, because I am on time. I am the teacher's pet, which means I have never been late in my entire life, okay? So I have not ever been late, which means I am not late right now. Thank you. Now, if you are new here, we are going to go over the most exciting part of this live stream, the rules of the live stream, okay? Rule number 1 of my live stream, this is a pro-school live stream. That means you are not allowed to say anything rude about school here, okay? Rule number 2 of my live stream, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I will not tolerate a rude message on my screen for multiple minutes. Thank you. As you can see, I am finally home from vacation. I am so excited to get back to school stuff. I absolutely hated being at the beach. I hate vacation. There is no reason to ever leave school. Who agrees with me? Let me know if you agree with me. The attraction fan says stop yapping, Anka. Okay. You can leave my live, okay? I am not yapping and I am not Unk. I am 24 years old, okay? That is not old. That is very young. Thank you very much. Attraction, you're going on the bad student list where you belong. In case you're new here, I am keeping track of what you say in this live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on the bad student list. If you say something nice to me, though, you go on my good student list. So I suggest you shut up and say nice things to me. Thank you. It is not that hard. Thank you. Foreign James comments 24, you need a job. Okay. Do not use the J-O-B word in this live stream. That word scares me. It freaks me out. I am not getting a job because if I get a job, then I can't go to school, and I do not want that. I am going to be in school for the rest of my life. Thank you very much. It does not matter how old I am. I may be 24 years old, but I do not need a J-O-B. Okay? Now, you may be wondering, why am I still in school, even though I'm 24 years old? Well, I graduated last year, all right? And when I graduated, I begged my teachers to allow me to stay in school for the rest of my life, and they said yes, because they love me. All of my teachers love me. So thank you, I appreciate that. My vibe says school sucks. Okay, school does not suck. I want you out of my life now. Your opinion sucks, okay? I guarantee that everyone here loves school. So how about you leave my live now because no one wants you here, honestly. That is ridiculous. Thank you. James, thank you for the super chat. James says, welcome, you're hired for your job. Congratulations. Okay. James, get out of my live now. I have not been hired for a J-O-B. That is illegal. Do not say that to me. That scares me. That phrase is scary to me. I am never going to get hired because I am never going to have a J-O-B. I'm going to be a student for the rest of my life. There is nothing better than school. You can leave my live now if you disagree with me. School is the best thing to ever exist. Get out now if you think otherwise. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Thank you. James, you're going on the bad student list. How dare you send a super chat that has a rude message like that? I said very specifically, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. Get out of my live now if you can't understand that. Thank you. Ridiculous, honestly. OFC says womp womp. Okay. Don't say womp womp to me. That's not funny. This is my live stream. That means you need to follow my rules. Get out of my live now if you're not going to follow my rules. Thank you. Coy Horse says touch grass. Okay. Number one, I am not a horse, okay? Why on earth would you call me that? Number two, what did you even say? Touch grass? Yeah. I touch grass every single day, thank you very much. You're just jealous that I touch way more grass than you, okay? I bet you haven't touched grass in a month. Thank you. James, thank you for the super chat. James says, I'm sorry you're not hired. Thank you, James. See, I told you I was not hired. I would never be upset about not getting hired for a job because I believe that jobs are terrible for you. If you have a job, like, for example, I am 24 years old. That means if I get a job, I can't go to school anymore. Ew. I am never doing that. Thank you very much. D1, thank you for the super chat. D1 says, my first day of school was today and it was so dumb. Okay. How dare you say that? Number one, school is the best thing to ever exist. I am counting down the days until I can go back to school. I want everyone in here right now to tell me how excited you are for school. And number two, the first day of school is not dumb. It is absolutely amazing. So get out of my life now if you don't like that. Shame on you. How dare you say that in this live stream? This is like the only pro school live stream on YouTube. Goober, thank you for the super chat. Goober says, can you please say the rules for everyone? Of course I can, Goober. I will say the rules. Rule number one of my live stream. The most important rule, this is a pro school live stream. That means you are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number two of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number three of my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I will not tolerate a rude message on my screen for multiple minutes. Koi dumb, leave my live now. How dare you? Who sent that? Koi dumb sheet just sent... No, get out of my live now. That stupid dumb cat in the box I've said multiple times is not allowed here. It is illegal. It covers my chat. It is unacceptable. It is ugly. You are ruining my live stream. I want you gone now. How dare you name yourself? How dare you name yourself Koi Dumb? My name is Koi Dog. It is not Koi Dumb. I want you out of my live now. I am not dumb. I am extremely smart. Get out of my live now. You're going on the bad student list where you belong. Those stupid dumb cat in the boxes are not allowed here. James, thank you for the super chat. James says, I hope you hit 800,000 subscribers. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. You know what, James? I'm going to take you off of my bad student list and put you on my good student list. In case you're new here, I'm keeping track of what you say in this live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on the bad student list. If you say anything nice to me, though, you go on my good student list. So I suggest you shut your mouth or say nice things to me. It is not that hard to understand. Thank you very much. Get out now if you can't do that. Unacceptable, honestly. D1, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Don't say anything rude like that. That is not funny. Thank you. Corey Williamson just commented, school is the worst. Corey, you are the worst, and you need to leave my live now. School is the best thing to ever exist. Get out now. Corey, you're on the bad student list where you belong. How dare you speak to me like that? I've said multiple times, the number one rule of this live stream is that this is a pro school live stream. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number two of my live stream, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number three of my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. Leave my live now if you cannot be nice to me. Ridiculous, honestly. I am like the nicest person on YouTube. There is no one out there nicer than me. I do not understand why people feel the need to make fun of me, to be rude to me, to comment disrespectful things about school, okay? That is not tolerated here. It is not funny for you to do that. It's not a joke to leave a rude message in Quay Dog's live stream. No. It is rude. It is disrespectful. It is not tolerated here, and you will be asked to leave my live if I see you do it. Thank you. James, thank you for the super chat. James says, guys, do not be rude to Coy Dog. He is so smart. Thank you, James. I agree. Do not be rude to me. I am the smartest person to ever exist. There is no one out there smarter than me. Thank you, James. Principal, thank you for the super chat. Principal says, I'm calling your parents that you are okay. You are not going to call my parents. You are not my principal. You are a crazy person. You need to leave my live now. Who? Foreign James, leave my live. Is that Foreign James? What is that name? Foreign James, get out of my live now. That is unacceptable. That stupid dumb cat in the box is not allowed here. It covers my chat. It covers my screen. The whole point of this live stream is to read your comments. If you cover the comments, how can I read the comments, okay? It ruins the entire live. Get out now, James. No one wants you here. You're on the bad student list. How dare you? Unacceptable. Honestly ridiculous. Get out now. The platypus, wow. The platypus, thank you so much for that $20 orange super chat. Platypus, that is the #1 largest super chat. Koi Dumb, leave my live now. I am trying to speak to Platypus. Get out now. I just said that stupid dumb cat in the box is illegal here. Get out now. You're a disgusting human being. Leave now. Whew. Anyways, thank you, Platypus, for that $20 orange super chat. That is insane, Platypus. That is the #1 largest super chat of the entire live stream. That means if it stays that way for the whole live, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. So if it stays that way, you are going to be named number 163 on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now it is you, Platypus. So if it stays that way, you're going to go on there. So thank you so much. I appreciate that, Platypus. Shout out to you. Wow. Platypus says, Koi Dog is live. I'm getting my school schedule tomorrow, and I'm so excited. That is so amazing to hear, Platypus. Thank you for actually leaving a nice comment, unlike half the people here. I guarantee that nearly everyone in this live stream can learn something from you. If you have nothing nice to say, do not say anything at all. Platypus, I hope you get all the classes that you want. That is very exciting. I am putting you on my super good student list, Platypus. Thank you for being a super good student. Thank you for sending a nice message with that large super chat, because as you can see, the larger the super chat is, the longer it stays on my screen. So thank you, Platypus. I can look at your amazing message for the next 10 minutes now. Thank you for not leaving a rude comment. I appreciate that. Thank you. James, thank you for the super chat. James says, me or another James. I don't know, James, I know that you're a good student, though. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Jose, thank you for the super chat. Jose says, school is horrible, math sucks, science, everything. Okay. School is not horrible. Mathematics does not suck. And it's called mathematics, not math. So please refer to it properly, okay? Get out of my live now, honestly. How dare you speak that way about school? School is the best thing to ever exist. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is a pro-school live stream. You are not allowed to say anything rude about school here, so get out now. Foreign James, thank you for that thank you for that hand thing. I appreciate that. That is a lot better than the unspoken gift. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Bristol, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Bristol says, you're my favorite streamer. Thank you, Bristol. I know. I'm the best live streamer out there. There is no one out there quite like me. I'm the only one here who actually provides educational content about how amazing school is. So thank you, Bristol. You're going to go on my good student list. I appreciate that. Thank you for not leaving a rude comment like half the people here. Thank you. Rose Gotcha, thank you for that $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Rose. That is the second largest super chat of the entire live stream. Thank you. Rose says, I was animating before joining the live. A light motion kept crashing because of how much elements were in the animation. Before you ask, I'm doing code and animation this semester. You know what, Rose? That is not an educational class. How dare you? I'm joking, Rose. That is fine. You're near the edge, but that is a fine class, okay? Good for you, Rose. That is actually kind of educational. So thank you, Rose. I appreciate that. You're going on my good student list. Thank you for telling me about your educational class. I appreciate that. Everyone can learn a thing or two here from Rose. Only say nice things to me here. This is not a live stream where you say rude and disrespectful things. No. You leave nice comments. Okay, so start leaving nice comments. Koi Dumb, leave my live now. Thank you for the laughing disco, but do not laugh at me. That is not funny. Honestly, unacceptable. Platypus, thank you for that $10 yellow super chat. Oh, one second, let me make a little note. Platypus says, I applied for AP English because people call me a language arts genius, and I'm also going to take Spanish. Wow. Platypus, that is why you are on my super good student list, because you are a super good student. Thank you, Platypus, for actually being nice. Platypus, you are one of the few nice students on this entire live stream. Nearly everyone here is saying rude things to me. So thank you, Platypus, for actually being nice to me. I appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to Platypus. Thank you. James, thank you for the super chat. James says, Koi Dog, you are so nice. Thank you, James. I know I'm nice. There is no one out there nicer than me. Thank you. Jose, thank you for the super chat, Jose. I'm going to put you on my good student list. Thank you, Jose, for being a good student. I appreciate that. Goober, thank you for the super chat. Goober says, I'm depressed because I didn't get any homework. Goober, you will get homework soon. Don't you worry. Thank you, Goober. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Goober. Thank you. Now, I do have a question. Am I lagging a little bit? Is my stream a little choppy? Because I'm watching it right now on my iPad, and it looks a little bit choppy. So, am I choppy? Yes or no? Please let me know right now. Rehan, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Rehan says, Koi Dog, you honestly carried my summer break. I hope you have a great evening and school is not that bad. Thank you, Rehan. I appreciate that so much. I am so glad you like me that much because I am the best person ever. Thank you. All right. Thank you for everyone saying no. I appreciate it. It must be on my end then. Thank you. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. We are 400 subscribers away from 792,000 subscribers. That is insane. Thank you so much. Please be sure to subscribe right now. Do it now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. See, it's not that hard to be nice to me. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Lily says, hi, Koi Dog. I just wanted to say hi. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. Now, I'm going to tell everyone, I'm going to remind you once again of the rules of my live stream, since a lot of you don't seem to understand them. Rule number 1 of my live stream, this is a pro school live stream. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I will not tolerate a rude message on my screen for multiple minutes. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the live. Thank you. Platypus, thank you for that $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Platypus. That is the second largest super chat of the entire live stream. Thank you. Platypus says, I already know some Spanish. My parents bought me an everyday phrase book. That is so good to hear, Platypus. I'm so glad you are taking your education seriously, unlike half the people here. I want everyone right now to comment how much you love school. Tell me right now, okay? Because I need to know who's a good student and who's a bad student. I want to do one more shout out to Platypus too. Platypus sends a $20 orange super chat. That is the number 1 largest super chat of the entire live stream. And if it stays that way for the whole live, Platypus's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now it is Platypus. So if it stays that way, Platypus is going to be named number 163 on the official Koi Dog honor roll. So thank you so much, Platypus. I appreciate that. Thank you for that $20 orange super chat, the number 1 largest one of the whole live stream. Thank you. Let's continue reading your comments. Thank you. Piper, thank you for that $5 green super chat. Thank you, Piper. I appreciate that. Thank you, Piper, for sending a large super chat and not leaving a rude comment. I appreciate that. You would not believe the amount of people who send a large super chat just to say something rude to me because I know I'll read it. It's ridiculous, honestly. So thank you for not being rude to me. G-Man says, can I borrow a pencil? You are not touching my school supplies, okay? You can go get your own because I'm not giving you anything. My stuff is my stuff, not yours. Platypus, thank you for that $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Platypus. Platypus says, also, I passed all of my summer school classes, health and criminology, and I can't wait for college. That is so good to hear, Platypus. You are such a good student. Platypus, I put you on the super good student list. I'm going to put you on the good student list, too. Thank you, Platypus. I am so glad you passed all your summer school classes. I want everyone right now to tell me, did you go to summer school this summer? Because I loved summer school. I went to summer school, and it was the best thing ever, and school starts for me soon, and I'm so excited for that. Thank you. Let me know if you enjoyed summer school as much as I... Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? What is your name? Leave my live now. Who did that? Coy Dog... Someone named themselves. Coy Dog needs to shut up and get a job? Why would you name yourself that? Why would you join my live stream with that name? Why would you send the stupid dumb cat in the box gift with that name? I've said multiple times that stupid dumb cat in the box gift is illegal here. It covers my chat. It covers my screen. The whole point of this live stream is to read the chat, to read the comments. If you block the chat, how am I supposed to do the live stream? How am I supposed to read your comments if I can't see the comments? Okay? Leave my live now. I do not need to shut up. I do not need to get a job. I am only 24 years old. I do not need a job. Thank you. Ridiculous, honestly. Cod Clips comments, bro's getting a little angry. Yeah, I am getting a little angry. I've said 5 times now that stupid dumb cat in the box gift is not allowed here. It's honestly absurd that people don't know how to listen to me. This is my live stream. I'm the owner here. When I tell you to do something, you do it. I'm the owner, not you, me. I'm the ruler here. Thank you, honestly. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. We are 100 subscribers away from 792,000 subscribers. Thank you. Subscribe now. Thank you. Night Fairy, thank you for the super chat. Night Fairy says, I love your videos. Thank you, Night Fairy. I love my videos too. There is no one with better videos than me. I don't exist. Thank you for the super chat. I don't exist says, I burned down my homework I am not Megamind. I don't look anything like Megamind. I do not have a large forehead. I am not blue, and I am definitely not bald. Look at my amazing hair. See that? It's beautiful. You're jealous of my hair. Leave my live now. How dare you? There are 3 simple rules to this live stream. It is not that hard to follow them all. Rule number 1, this is a pro school live stream. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number 2 on my live stream, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 in my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below like Platypus did, you are required to compliment me. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. Thank you. Leave now if you can't understand the rules. Honestly ridiculous. And if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. We are 900 subscribers away from 793,000 subscribers. That is absolutely insane. Thank you so much. Please be sure to subscribe right now. Do it now. Platypus, thank you for that $10 yellow super chat. Platypus says, I applied for so many art classes. You're taking art classes? How dare you? Art is not an educational class. You do not learn anything in art, okay? Art is a bad class. You should be taking every single mathematics class that ever exists. You should never take art. I want everyone right now to tell me, would you rather take art class or a mathematics class? Platypus says, I applied for so many classes like Art 1 and Ceramics 1. My parents also got me art supplies like sketch liner pens and a sketchbook. Good for you, Platypus. You know where I stand on art classes, but if you like it, fine. Go for it. But me personally, I would drop that art class and I would do a mathematics class because calculus is way better than art class. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Lily says, don't listen to the haters. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. I'm not going to listen to the haters because the haters are jealous of me. Every single person in here is jealous of me. If you're leaving a rude comment, you're jealous. Thank you. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. We are 700 subscribers away from 793,000 subscribers. Please be sure to subscribe right now. Do it now. Thank you. Ryden, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Ryden says, I love school so far. I'm ahead of my class. Honestly, People in my class already called me the teacher's pet too. Ryden, that is so good to hear. It is so nice to meet a fellow teacher's pet. I want everyone right now to tell me, are you a teacher's pet like Ryden and I? Because being a teacher's pet is so amazing. I love my teacher. My teacher loves me. There is nothing better than the both of us. Thank you, Ryden. You're going on my good student list. In case you're new here, I am keeping track of what you say in this live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on the bad student list. If you say anything nice to me, though, you go on the good student list. So thank you. Please be nice to me. I'm not going to calm down. Thank you. John says, be quiet. Get out, John. I'm not going to be quiet. Bree, thank you for the super chat. Bree says, stop yelling, but I love your videos. Okay. Bree, this is the quietest I have been in like a month, okay? Usually, I'm speaking like this. This is how I usually speak, okay? So I am actually speaking very calmly. So Bree, how about you leave my live now, okay? I don't want you here if you're gonna criticize me. Thank you. I am the best person to ever exist. There is no one better than me. So please do not say anything to criticize me. Thank you very much. Why are people saying art class is better than mathematics? Leave now if you agree with that. That is not funny. John says shut up. John, leave my live. I'm not gonna shut up because I'm the owner of this live stream. What is that, Tay? I can't tell if your name is Tay or Jay. Tay, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Tay says, I'm happy to go back to school. Thank you, Tay. I am so happy to go back to school, too. I am counting down the days until I get to go to school. Summer vacation is horrible. Summer vacation sucks. Who agrees with me? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. That $10 super chat, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do not know how to say your name, but thank you. I appreciate that. They said, I hate mathematics, bro. I have theater. Okay. Get out of my live now. How dare you? Theater is nothing compared to mathematics. Mathematics is the best class to ever exist. If you think theater is better than mathematics, then you need to leave my live now. You are crazy. How dare you? There will be no comments like that in my live stream, of course. Of course you send a $10 yellow super chat to say something like that. I said very specifically, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me. Because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. I'm now forced to look at that rude message for the next 10 minutes on my screen. Leave my live now. How dare you? That is so disrespectful. Platypus, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Platypus says, the art classes are needed for me to graduate. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Your college requires you to take art class? What you need to do, Platypus, is go to your college and tell them that you are not doing that. How dare they? Tell them, how dare they make you take an art class? That is absolutely ridiculous. Thank you, Platypus. I appreciate that. You should not be forced to take an art class, though. I am so sorry. Hutch, thank you for the super chat. Hutch says, I already started school and I love it. Thank you, Hutch. That is so good to hear. I am so glad you love school. I bet that every single person in my live stream right now loves school. So thank you. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. We are 500 subscribers away from 793,000 subscribers. So thank you so much. Please be sure to subscribe right now. Do it now. Subscribe. Thank you. Carrigan, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Carrigan says, I'm not in school. I'm in the VSP program where I'm learning to get a job. Do not ever use the J-O-B word in this live stream. How dare you? That is so rude. That is so disrespectful. That is not funny. That word scares me. I am not getting a J-O-B. I am only 24 years old. I will be in school for the rest of my life. Aiden, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Aiden says, I hate mathematics. I like band. I hate you, Aiden. Get out of my live now. Mathematics is the most amazing thing to ever exist. Band is nothing. You should not like band. Band is horrible. Now, I want to take one more second to shout out Platypus. Platypus sends a $20 orange super chat. That is the number one, largest one of the entire live stream. And if it stays that way for the whole live, and I think it will, Platypus's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every live stream, and right now it is Platypus. So if it stays that way, Platypus is going to be named number 163 on the official Koi Dog honor roll. That is insane. Thank you so much, Platypus. Thank you for that $20 orange super chat, the number one largest one of the whole live stream. Thank you. Shout out to you, Platypus. Thank you. Stop spamming job. I'm gonna ban that word from my comment section. Okay, that is not funny. That is so disrespectful. Bree, thank you for the super chat. Bree says, sorry, by the way, my teacher forces me to color and I heart math. Your teacher should not be forcing you to color. That is illegal. Your teacher should be forcing you to do calculus, Bree, okay? I am so glad you love math, but it is called mathematics. Please do not call it math. Refer to it by the proper name. Thank you. Ridiculous, honestly. Thank you for that $5 green super chat. I appreciate that so much. I'm so sorry. I do not know how to pronounce your name. Thank you. They said, I still love math. My parents make me learn it every day. Good. Your parents should make you learn mathematics every day because mathematics is the most useful thing in the entire world. Everything involves mathematics, okay? What I'm doing right now involves mathematics. Thank you. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. We are 200 subscribers away from 793,000 subscribers. That is insane. Thank you so much. Please be sure to subscribe right now. Do it now. Thank you. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Lily says, okay, guys, we need to chill with the insults. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Lily. You need to chill with the insults. Ethan, thank you for the super chat. Ethan says, how much money for you to break character, Ethan? I'm not playing a character. I don't know what you're talking about. I am the teacher's pet. Why would I lie about liking school? Why would I lie about loving school? School is the best thing to ever exist. Leave my life now if you don't like school. Stop spamming job. I do not need a job. I am only 24 years old. I'm extremely young, and that means I can go to school for the rest of my life. Platypus, thank you for that $10 yellow super chat. Thank you. Platypus says, I'm in marching band, which technically uses mathematics because of how we all have to move on the field. See, thank you, Platypus. I appreciate that. Everything uses mathematics. Please be sure to subscribe to Platypus right now because that is insane. Platypus, I know I keep saying, but I want to keep honoring Platypus. Platypus sent a $20 orange super chat. That was the number one. That is the number one largest super chat of the entire live stream. And if it stays that way for the whole live, and I think it will because I'm ending in like 5-10 minutes, Platypus's name is going on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every live stream, and it is Platypus. So Platypus will be named number 163 if it stays that way for the whole live. Thank you, Platypus. Rice, I remember you. Rice, thank you for the super chat. Rice says, school is so trash. Keep crying, bozo. School is not trash. I am not crying, and I am not a bozo. How about you leave my live now? How dare you speak to me like that? That is so unbelievably rude. How dare you? That is not funny. Who do you think you are, honestly? That is so disrespectful. There are 3 rules to my live stream. It is not that hard to follow them. Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro-school live stream. You are not allowed to say anything rude about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice about school because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below like all these people did, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. Get out of my live now if you can't be nice to me. Thank you. Sigma, thank you for that $5 green super chat. Thank you for clearing that up. Sigma, thank you for that $5 green super chat. Thank you for being nice to me. I'm going to put you on my good student list where you belong. In case you're new here, I'm keeping track of what you say in this live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on the good or on the bad student. You go on the bad student list. You go on the bad student list if you say something rude to me. If you say something nice to me, though, you go on the good student list. So shut up and say nice things to me. It is not that hard to be nice to me, okay? I'm the nicest person to ever exist. There is absolutely no reason to ever be rude or disrespectful to me. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've screamed from falling out a tree. Thank you for the 2 back-to-back $5 green super chats. What on earth is your name, though? I've screamed says, I love mathematics in school. Thank you. That is so good to hear. I'm going to put you on my good student list. Thank you for actually being nice to me. I do not understand why people are in this live stream leaving rude comments. This is a nice live stream, a nice, relaxing live stream. Okay? You need to shut up and be nice to me. It is not that hard. Thank you. Honestly, ridiculous. Stop spamming the word job. I do not need a job. Who said that? Heart Doodles, Joy Gibson, Eben, Manny, Ronnie, Samantha, all of you need to leave my live now. I do not need a job. Rice, thank you for that $5 green super chat. Rice says, bro acts like he's into school, but I have his transcripts. He was so bad at school and got all D's and C's. I have never gotten a D or a C before in my entire life. I have never even gotten a B. The only grade I have ever gotten in my entire life was an A+. So how about you leave my live now, Rice? Stop spreading lies about me. That is so rude. How dare you? Platypus, thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat. Thank you. Platypus says, Mr. Dog, I'd like to show you what I've been drawing. Platypus, I appreciate that so much. I wish there was some way you could do that. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. But Platypus, I'm sure whatever you're drawing is absolutely amazing. So thank you so much, Platypus. One more shout out to Platypus because Platypus sent a $20 orange super chat. That is the #1 largest super chat of the entire live stream. And I'm ending the live in 5 minutes, so I'm pretty sure it's going to stay that way. So Platypus is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll if it stays that way. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every live stream, and it is Platypus right now. So Platypus will be named number 163 on the honor roll. So thank you, Platypus. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Sigma, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Sigma says, thank you. I've subscribed and I love your videos. Thank you. Oh, I've screamed. Thank you for the $5 green super chat. Both of you, thank you. Both of them said I'm subscribed. So thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing to me. That means if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe to me right now. I would appreciate that so much. We just hit 793,000 subscribers. That is insane. So thank you so much. Please be sure to subscribe. Please be sure to subscribe right now. Do it now. Thank you. See, this live stream is so much better when we're all nice and respectful. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Lily says, I like math and I want to be a doctor. That is good to hear, Lily. I'm so glad you like mathematics. There is nothing better than mathematics. Get out of my live now if you don't like mathematics. Manny, thank you for the super chat. Manny says, me and Koi Megamind sent you job applications. You did not send me a job application. Get out of my live now. How dare you? That is unacceptable. That is rude. That is disgusting. Leave my live now. Thank you for the subscription. Get out now. Now, I'm ending this live in like 2 or 3 minutes, so I'm going to go over the rules of this live one final time. Rule #1 of this live stream, the most important rule, this is a pro school live stream. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule #2 of my live stream, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule #3 of my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, like Platypus did, you are required to compliment me. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. Be nice to me and shut your mouth. I don't need a job. Stop. Every other comment is the word job. I don't need a job. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Stop saying job. Thank you. Hutch, thank you for the super chat. Hutch says, I heart mathematics. Thank you, Hutch. I appreciate that. Thank you for actually sending a nice super chat. So many people send super chats with rude messages. I do not understand it. So thank you, Hutch, for actually being nice to me. Stud Hungry, thank you for the super chat. Stud says, I hate school. Okay. I hate you, Stud Hungry. No, why would you comment something like that, okay? Why would you send a super chat and say you hate school? That's not funny. You knew I would read that, so why would you say that? Honestly, that's just so rude. It's so rude. It's so disrespectful. There is no reason for you to be doing that in this live stream, okay? If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. We just hit 793,000 subscribers like a minute or two ago, so please be sure to subscribe right now. Thank you so much. Manny, thank you for the golden poops. Get out now. That is not something we tolerate here. Thank you. Rayal comments, bros crashing out already. How is what I'm doing crashing out? I'm speaking to you. That is not crashing out, okay? If you think I'm crashing out, you need to get out of my live now. Patrick, thank you for the super chat. Patrick says, hi, Tyler. How was your birthday? I hope it was fun. My birthday was amazing, Patrick. I had a wonderful time doing mathematics all day. Thank you. I appreciate that. Whew, yeah, I'm going to have to end this live stream in like 1 or 2 minutes. Now, I am not going to go live tomorrow night, but I will be live on Tuesday night and Wednesday night. So please be sure to be there. Thank you. I appreciate that. SMR, thank you for the super chat. SMR says, why don't you start slurping? Oh, get out now. I am not going to eat ramen in school, okay? I'm going to eat whatever the school cafeteria serves me. The school lunch is the best kind of lunch. Leave my live now if you don't like the school cafeteria. Olivia comments, crashing out chicken jockey. What? I don't even look like a chicken. I'm not a chicken jockey. Why would you say something like that? Now, number 2, I'm not crashing out. I'm doing the complete opposite of crashing out, okay? Honestly, that's so weird. Mango, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Mango. Thank you, I appreciate that. Mango says, I love school, yippee. Thank you, Mango. You know what, Mango? I'm going to put you on my good student list where you belong. Thank you, Mango, for sending a large super chat that appears on my screen down below with a nice message. I can look at your nice, wonderful message now for multiple minutes. So thank you, Mango, for not being rude to me. Thank you. Ridiculous. SMR, thank you for the super chat. SMR comments, okay, chill. I am chill. This is the most chill live stream I have done in ages. If you think I'm not chill right now, then you don't know what chill means. 40 Facts comments, cafeteria milk or chocolate milk? There is chocolate milk in the cafeteria, okay? So obviously, I go with cafeteria milk. Brian, thank you for the super chat, Brian. Thank you for not being rude to me. Pencil, thank you for the super chat. Pencil says, not gonna lie, the school cafeteria lunch be so good for real. I agree, Pencil. Thank you. The school cafeteria has the best lunches ever. No one makes food better than the school cafeteria. I guarantee no one out there makes better food than the school cafeteria. Cutie Pink, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Sigma, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Sigma says, my school serves mystery meat. That sounds really good, Sigma. Thank you, I appreciate that. The school cafeteria always serves the best food. If you don't like the cafeteria, then get out of my live now. Thank you. Oh, GG Pixels, wow. Gigi, thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat. That is the second largest super chat of the entire live stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Gigi says, it's so good to catch in on my day back home. Yet no. You should not be relaxing at home when you're done with school. What you need to do is go home and study. You need to open your textbook. You need to do your homework for 15 hours, okay? When I get home from school, I am studying for 15 straight hours. That is exactly what you should do too. Honestly, ridiculous. When you should not be relaxing, playing video games, going on your phone when you get home from school. No. You need to work on your homework. Thank you. SMR, thank you for the super chat. SMR, leave my live now. I am not eating ramen in school. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Lily says, I want to be a heart doctor if you were wondering. That is so cool, Lily. Lily, I'm going to put you on my super good student list. Thank you, Lily, for actually leaving nice, respectful comments. Thank you, Lily. You are a very good student. I am proud of you. I hope it all works out. Brian, thank you for the super chat. Brian says, bro did not eat the school food. I did eat the school food. I love my school's food. My school makes the best food ever. 40, thank you for the super chat. 40 says, my bad, I meant calf milk or calf chocolate milk. Same question mark? Okay. Now, 40, I love every kind of milk in the cafeteria, but if I had to choose, I love chocolate milk. See, I'm not basic. I can be a very exciting person. I love drinking chocolate milk. It is very good for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Glitch, thank you for the super chat. Glitch says, I'm going back to school. I'm so excited. Thank you, Glitch. You should be excited because school is the best thing to ever exist. Thank you. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Lily says, Megamind. Okay. I do not look like Megamind, Lily. This is a different Lily from the one who wants to be a doctor. Lily, leave my live now. I look nothing like Megamind. How dare you? It's Rose. Thank you for the super chat. It's Rose says, not gonna lie, your forehead is bigger than my TV screen. Okay. My forehead is not bigger than your TV screen. I am streaming on my cellular device right now. And as you can see, it is not bigger than my cellular device. Now, if the live stream looks like this, then my forehead would be bigger than a TV screen. But it's not, because my live stream looks like this, not like this. Get out now. Mango, thank you for the super chat. Mango says, I want to do marine biology. Good for you, Mango. I'm proud of you. That is a very fun subject. Brandon, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. No, I'm not answering that. That is a rude question. Glitch, thank you for the super chat. Glitch says, I'm going to school. I'm so excited. Thank you, Glitch. You should be excited for school because school is the best thing to ever exist. I want everyone right now to comment down below how much you love school because there is nothing better than school. Thank you. Epic says you need to get a job. I am not getting a job. I do not need a job. I was going to say job. No. I do not need a job. Thank you. Bo Lee, thank you for the super chat. Bo says job. Okay. Stop saying job. I don't need that. 40, thank you for the super chat. 40 says, going for a career in forestry, gotta love nature. Good for you, 40. I appreciate that. Do not say the word career either, please. I know you didn't mean anything by it, but that word scares me. I do not want a job. I do not want a career. I want to be a student for the rest of my life. Thank you very much. Now, I am ending this live stream. This live stream is over, so make sure you subscribe. I appreciate that so much. Now, before I end it, I want to shout out Platypus one final time. Platypus sent a $20 orange super chat. That is the #1 largest one of the entire live stream, which means that Platypus's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it is Platypus. So Platypus will be name number 163 on the official Koi Dog honor roll. Thank you, Platypus. Thank you once again, Platypus, for that $20 orange super chat, the #1 largest one of the entire live stream. That is insane. Thank you. Glitch, thank you for the super chat. Glitch says, can you put me on the good student list? Of course I can, Glitch. Thank you. You're going to go on my good student list right now. Thank you for being nice to me. Now, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to go live again, not tomorrow night. Oh, no, I'm not going live Tuesday, but I will go live Wednesday and Thursday and maybe even Friday. So make sure you stay tuned. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. And if you're new here, I released merch like 2 weeks ago. So if you're interested in merch, in Teacher's Pet merch, please be sure to check out my YouTube channel. You can find it in my YouTube store, or if you go to the link in my bio, you can click that and go to the merch website. Please be sure to check it out. We have a lot of great shirts. We have a lot of great hats. We even have stickers. They are so great. I love them. Thank you. Ian, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Do not comment things like that. That is weird. That is gross. That is inappropriate. No one wants to know that. Get out now. Thank you. Now, I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm going to go study. Have a good night. Good night. Thank you. Oh, I was about to end it. I almost ended it. User 2002, thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat. I almost missed that. I'm so glad I didn't miss that. User, thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat. That's the second largest one of the entire live stream. Thank you. User says, Koi Dog, this is your teacher, Mrs. Smith speaking. Stop reminding me about the homework. It really puts me on the spot, and I can't be bothered to grade my students' assignments. It's so boring. User 2002, you are not my teacher. You are not my teacher. My teacher would never say anything like that. How dare you? You are so rude. You are so disrespectful. Get out now. I'm putting you on the bad student list. How dare you? Get out of... I'm ending the live. I'm ending the live. You are pathetic. Leave my live now. How dare you speak to me like that? You should never ever talk to me like that again, user. I'm going to go live on Wednesday night. You better not come back and say anything rude to me. Thank you. Get out now, user. You're a terrible student. Thank you, and good night. Honestly, like... Why are you here if you're going to say rude things to me? I don't get it, honestly. I do not get it. Okay? Ronaldo says, can I donate 500? Ronaldo, as much as I would appreciate that, I would advise that you did not do that. Because, number one, I'm ending the live stream in like 30 seconds. And number two, you do not need to do that. You do not need to send any super chats. The number one way to support me is to subscribe, is to watch my live streams, watch my videos. That is the number one way to support me. As much as I would appreciate that, Ronaldo, you do not need to send a $500 red super chat. Thank you. I appreciate the thought, Ronaldo. You know what? You're usually a bad student, but because you said that, I'm going to put you on my good student list. Thank you, Ronaldo, for thinking about that. But please, you do not need to do that. Thank you. SKL says it's been 30 seconds. Am I not allowed to talk? Am I not allowed to talk in my live stream? I can end it whenever I want, okay? You know what? Because of that, I'm going to sit here for 30 more seconds. You are not going to tell me what to do in my live stream. I was going to end it right now. I'm waiting 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, get out now. You are not going to tell me what to do in my live. But yeah, I'm ending the live. Thank you. I will be live either... No, I will be live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So make sure you're there. Have a wonderful night. Good night. I'm ending the live. Thank you. Good night. And make sure to subscribe. I almost forgot. Make sure you subscribe now. Thank you. Good night.